let you go if we get in too deep, and I will do.
Morning. So I wanted to film this video because I wanted to explain how it is like to move abroad, like the truth, how you feel like when you arrive, travel pictures and everything. It's not always like the reality of moving to a different country. I just want to share my experience because nowadays I know people want to move from their country. Maybe it can help someone out there. Also film like what I eat in a day, my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner and my snacks in between. So let's make breakfast. So let me show you the view. It's snowy outside. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't even know how cold it is. I didn't check the weather actually. So the first thing I do at the morning is taking supplements. Now I just have 3 of them. So the first one I take is Gentle Iron. I'm taking Gentle Iron for fatigued or huge tiredness. It's my doctor who made me do like a blood test, and they saw like my body doesn't absorb iron well, so my doctor just said to me take supplements. But you can find iron in red meat, spinach and so on. For the second supplement I'm taking, it's collagen. So you've got different brands of collagen or different sorts of collagen. You've got like marine collagen, which is like fish oil. You also got like plant-based collagen, and I think you've got like meat collagen or something from animals. I'm taking the C1 like for the marine collagen, and collagen helps with elasticity of the skin, so your skin is more hydrated and looks more flawless in a way. The third one I'm taking is brewer's yeast. So basically it's one of the things that my hairdresser recommended me for hair growth and everything. It really worked. Like I took that for 3 months and my hair grow like crazy. So I'm just starting that again because my hair are really fragile at the moment. So that's it for my supplements. So for my breakfast today, I wanted to eat chia pudding. So I just let that rest for the entire night. So I used almond milk, this one, but you can just use any other plant-based milk like rice milk, coconut milk, soy milk, whatever you like. Just put chia seeds on it and just mix it together. What is it like to move abroad from your country, from the country you live for your whole life? I just want to tell that this is my experience, so of course it's not objective. It's my feelings, my thought, and someone who just went abroad maybe didn't feel the same, maybe will disagree with me. I'm just sharing how I felt because my experience is like the only thing I can't rely on. Of course I have friends who just went abroad just like me, the same year as me right now. We talked about that. I just find the same reactions, same feelings. It's not like a generality, it's not a rule. Everyone is different, so everyone is feeling things differently. So maybe you know that, maybe you don't know. I just moved from France to Canada, especially Quebec. The city I'm right now is Sherbrooke, which is about 1 hour or 1 hour and a half from Montreal. I moved away from my study. It's like a university exchange. I'm still studying, I'm still doing my law degree, and I will come back in France at the end of the uni year. You see travel pictures, you see the food, you see party, I don't know, you see things on social media that makes you feel like people on exchange are just doing fun, or just meeting tons of people, traveling every single day. That is not false. That is not false, but that is not true either. Like, you just have pros and cons when you move abroad, and what you see is just like the best aspect of moving abroad, but you also have different things that are not always going well, and I'm just going to explain to you about that. The first thing I think is the hardest is to just decide where you're going to. You have so many countries and you can just go so many places nowadays that sometimes it's kind of a bit hard to know where you want to move. And my best advice to you is to really get all the information you can to just know exactly what you're going to face in the country you're living in. The food must be different, the people must be different, the culture, the prices, the weather, everything. Just know the pros and the cons of the country you are dreaming to live. Oh, for example, for me, in Canada, the temperatures can go under 30 degrees, which is super cold. I knew that I had to buy a coat, that I will have to just, every time that I go outside, I just have to wear gloves, warm clothes and everything. Just be aware of the thing you're going to face when you just move abroad, so you will be less surprised. One thing that people don't tell about is the papers you have to do before moving abroad. So for me, it took me month and month of papers, because you have to get like your visa, and for me, I just had to get like a letter of acceptation in the country, then a student exchange visa, then you have to make papers with the bank, papers with I don't know, your phone, everything. Like, you're going to have some really long time spending on the paper. Be prepared to do your passport, your visa, your admissions. I know it's a little bit different for working away, because sometimes it's just like on a random list and you apply for, and you just know if you will be taken or not. But for student exchange, it's just something you have to see with your university. Don't count on them too much, because most of the time they don't know how paper works, and they don't know how immigration works. The second thing that people don't tell you, I think, is when you have to just say goodbye to everyone you love. And this is hard, I promise you. I'm just kind of used to that now, because it's been 4 months since I've been living here. But saying goodbye to your family is not easy to do. You just have to deal with that. So you're going to be sad for a few weeks, but then you will just get used to it. When you're right here, like I was alone, like you're alone, you don't know nobody, and you just can call someone and say, let's have a drink, or let's do that, let's go shopping together. And I had to say goodbye to my boyfriend, and this was really hard, especially because like we spent the weeks before together every single day. And I know, bad idea. But like at the airport, I was crying. Like I was just putting my suitcase, and my tears were just dropping, and the people were looking at me like, what the hell, she's just going to travel, what is she crying? Like, you just say bye and you don't turn around. This is hard, just know that you're going to say you're going to see the people you love again. And finally, I feel like time flies quite fast. Like, it's been 4 months and I don't really feel like it's been 4 months. Then you finally arrive and you see the country you loved and you dreamed of before, and you're just like, whoa, I just moved here. And it's not a holiday or something for a month or so, it's just I am going to live here for a year. And this is like the weirdest feeling ever, because you know you will be able to do all the things you want, you will have time. But the moment where I was finally alone, like, I just cried, and I cried for a week, I guess, or so. And I was like, why did you do that? Why did you have the idea of just living like a life where everything felt good? Like, I had my friends, my boyfriend, my environment, my city, my habits, and I just left all of that for just moving to somewhere where I don't know anyone. And I was like, you did the worst thing. I was like, I regret it. I was just like, you're not going to adapt, you're not going to feel good, it's going to be a hard year for you. But that changed. Like, it's just the first month you're going to be up and down and up and down, and you're going to be like, I love this place, and you're going to be like, I hate this place. And that is not something people tell you, but I promise you the beginnings are really hard, and you're going to cry, and you're going to miss people, and you're going to regret your choice. You're going to live amazing thing, you're going to meet incredible people, you're going to travel, and you're going to just be even more independent. Then I met people here, and like, we just hang out together, we traveled a lot, we did some parties, but not like the kind of crazy parties you do every single night. You feel like you just found a new family, you feel like you belong here, and you just have people to do things with, so you don't feel alone anymore. You're always busy, you're always doing things, and you just have people with you that feel the same, so it's not that hard. It's not hard at all. It's just great. Then you will have like something, I don't know how you call it, but I would call that like a country shock. And it's, I think, a period where you hate kind of everything on the new country. So you're just like, why the people here are doing that? This is not logical. This is not the same as where I'm from. Why are they doing that? So it's just like a period. It's because you have to adapt to your country, and you just have to find your habits, find your environment. And then finally, I will say that you feel kind of home. The last thing I would like to address is, in Erasmus you don't work at all, you just party. That is not true. Maybe in some field it is true, maybe in some country it is true. Here, for me, it is not. It's less stressful, and the rhythm and the classes and everything, it's absolutely not the same as in France. But you still have work to do. You have a lot of take-home kind of thing, a lot of presentations and orals presentation in groups, so you just really have to organize yourself. So if you want me to make a video especially about Canada, like the papers, how it is here, everything, like, just tell me. I will be super happy to go into more details about moving to Canada and studying here. So for my lunch now, I'm going to make a sort of salad. I put some veggies, some carbs, and also a source of protein. For my salad, I put like red cabbage, kale, spinach, and carrots. So that's it. And I'm just adding some black beans.
When I was young, I fell in love, we used to hold hands, man, that was enough. Then we grew up, started to touch, used to kiss underneath the light on the back of the bus. I know your daddy didn't like me much, and he didn't believe me when I said you were the one. Every day, she found a way out of the window to sneak out late. She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun on set. And every day, you know that we ride through the back streets of a blue Corvette. Baby, you know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want, drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, yeah. We can do anything if you put a mind to it. Take your whole life, then you put a line through it. My love is yours.
And for the sauce, I use raspberry one kind of thing. And for the sauce, you just want to buy something with just 5 or 6 ingredients, and ingredients that you can name. So that's why I always buy organic sauce. So it's just natural ingredients, and so it's going to be lower in fat than if you just buy a really transformed sauce or something like that. It is not going to be healthy. When it comes to my salad, I don't want to eat boring salads or something that doesn't make me full. So you're not on a diet, like you're not going to eat boring salads for your whole life. My goal when I eat is not to starve myself or to lose weight. I'm just eating as healthier as possible. I'm trying to have energy, eat like the right food for my body, and nutritious food. Just enjoy. When it comes to salad, like do something that makes you feel full, and do something that you enjoy and that is tasteful. And then with that, I'm drinking kombucha. So if you never try kombucha, like the first time, it will be surprising because it tastes like tea, but also with kind of apple cider vinegar. But then you get used to it, and it's super good for your digestive system. Kind of strawberry flavor or something like that. This one is hibiscus and rose flavor, and it tastes really good. I always use this brand. Just came back from uni and my brain is dead and it's freezing outside. So now I'm going to make my dinner. So I'm not really hungry, so I think I might do like a salad with sweet potatoes, pasta, or like gnocchi and things like that, with maybe rice. I don't know. Oh no, like vegan sausage. I'm going to make that. Sweet potato gnocchi, something like that, and I'm going to cook that with some vegan sausage. It's just like that, and it's kind of a spicy one. I'm sorry, like my brain, I'm really tired, so I don't even know how to talk properly. So that's the final products. Salad with kale, carrots, sweet potato, gnocchis, vegan sausage, and I added some nutritional yeast, which tastes like cheese also, and it's good for B12 and also for hair growth. If you want me to film like a video again about what I eat in a day, or my workouts, things like that, like just let me know. I will be super happy to film that. But tonight I'm really tired, so I think I'm going to bed after that. Bye.